Welcome to the Credit Files TV. On today's episode, we take a look at the pros and cons of payday loans. Are they beneficial, or do they pose more harm than good? We take a deeper look into how to get payday funds immediately for an urgent situation. Subscribe today and follow our series playlist. Today's episode is from our Payday Loan Files. Episode 1, Pros, Cons, and Payday Funds, starts now, only on the Credit Files TV.
Here are 5 easy steps to become lendable. Consider subscribing and following the Credit Files today. And now your 5 easy steps to become lendable. 1. The past is important. Be aware of your credit history. 2. Balance is key. Be mindful of your balance to limit ratio. 3. Killing codes. The credit bureaus will tell you what they think is wrong. 4. Inquiries. Checking your credit can hurt. 5. Regular checkups and long-term maintenance. For more in-depth description on how to become lendable, sign up for our free credit webinar. Link in the description or bio. Thanks for watching the Credit Files. Subscribe for more credit-based content today.
While it is marketed as a quick financial fix, it actually leads to a long-term debt trap.
This page from a local business reads, "Worried about the coronavirus? Title loans could bring you relief." And on its website, Advance America states, "We're here to help before or after your stimulus check arrives."
A debate. I get in this. I don't understand this. Let me just back up. I'm going to say this right now. I hate payday loans companies. I hate them with. I think that they oppress the poor. I think that they hurt people. I think that they do nothing more than give false promises, and then once you get sucked into it, they lock up your checking account, that they enslave you, that they don't care about you, that they charge 800%. I don't have anything good to say about it.
He says in Texas, payday loans carry an average interest rate of 600%.
That they charge 800%. I don't have anything good to say.
Payday loans offer quick cash at a high interest rate. And now, due to COVID-19, consumer advocates say these loans could seem extra appealing to those who are extra vulnerable.
Payday loans. The pros and cons. Everything in this world has a good side and a bad side. Oftentimes, these things determine whether one idea or undertaking is worth the risk or not. This is also true with payday loans. The term payday loan is derived from the word payday, wherein you will repay the loan on the said time. What is a payday loan? For those of you who don't know what the loan is all about, this is an excellent chance to discover its good and the bad side. Basically, a payday loan is a short-term loan given to borrowers between payday periods to help finance urgent expenses or difficulties. The loans are sometimes called cash advances or paycheck advances and is often limited to $1,500 only. Payday loans have definitely received considerable controversy. This is where the cons enter, as critics claim that lenders target the helpless poor and the innocent young adults. These people, as the critics say, don't understand the importance of money. They even call lenders as loan sharks because of the high interest charges, which can reach as high as $250 depending on the credit score of the borrower and the loan amount. People who belong in the middle class are even better off using credit cards instead of obtaining payday loans because the interest charges are about 25 only. So you see, the poor sector and the young adults pay a much higher interest on the loans. If there are critics, then there are also proponents of payday loans. They want to impart to the people the pros or the benefits that you can derive in applying for payday loans. proponents claim that the short-term payday loans are much better than the long-term loans offered by national banks. The processing charges are much less as compared to the long-term loan applications. Some supporters also claim that in the event of late credit card payments or bouncing checks wherein the borrower incurs expenses, the costs incurred by payday loan borrowers are still much less. The conventional interests are not that profitable, and even New York's Federal Bank Reserve claimed that the loans can support cash flow in between paydays. Families can enjoy living a much better life with the aid of the payday loans, especially when urgent need for cash is required. The monthly budget will not have to suffer because there is an alternative source of instant cash. Another good thing about the loans is that individuals with low credit scores can also avail, since it is not included in their criteria. Their criteria for applying loans include the age, the job and salary, and a checking account. Once you comply with these criteria, you can already avail of the loan. There is no need to fax documents and other important information because everything is done online. You just need to provide a few details about yourself and fill out the application form. After that, you can already submit the application and wait until the cash amount is transferred to your account. So you see, the convenience is all there and you can just repay the loan amount on your next payday. If you think that the pros outweigh the cons, then you can take advantage of these payday loans. The decision is entirely yours. Besides, the payday loans are designed to meet urgent need for cash, and it is not intended to be used for everyday consumption. When you need cash badly and you're unable to borrow from relatives or friends, this is the best solution that you can get. Still, if you can save a little amount every month to cover unexpected expenses, all the better. As a responsible adult, you should know how to handle all your expenses, even the urgent ones. If you have savings, then you will not borrow money. Just in case you borrow through payday loans, make sure that you pay on time so that you will not have problems in the future, especially that concerning your credit records. And remember to borrow only when needed.
Payday loans, immediately getting the funds you need. What are payday loans? Basically, what this means is pay for a few days or a loan that you will pay off when your next salary day arrives. Now, why do people take this kind of loan? First of all, this type of loan is usually taken out by people who are a little short on cash because of a particular situation with their payday due in another 2 weeks. So, imagine a situation where you've spent almost all your money on groceries and utility bills when an emergency situation arises, such as emergency medical situations. As if this is not frustrating enough, try adding the fact that your next salary is due in 2 more weeks and that you need the money right now to deal with the situation in your hands. For most of you, you know that being in this kind of situation can be quite frustrating. It gives you the feeling of being useless. Anyway, if you really do need the cash, then there is a way for you to do so. And, no, you don't have to sell your TV or your rare baseball card collection, but all you need to do is apply for a payday loan. The great thing about this particular loan is that you don't necessarily need to have a good credit rating in order to get approval from the lenders. The fact that you will present a post-dated check named to the lender with a specific amount, they know for sure that you will be able to pay off the loan in time. This means that there is little risk for lenders and much to gain, namely the service fee and the interest. So, all in all, you don't need to have a good credit score. In fact, some lenders don't even take a look at your credit score when you apply for this kind of loan. Another great thing about this type of loan is that application is easy and fast. You don't need to present a bag full of documents just like you would in other loans, such as mortgages and car loans, but you will only need to fill out an application form and also a proof of your income. Depending on how much you make, the lenders will determine how much they will be willing to lend you. They need to know if you have the capacity to repay the loan you are requesting. This is why they will want to take a look at your proof of income in order for them to know how much money you make, which will help them determine how much money they will lend you, as well as know if you have the capacity to repay the loan. That's it. Also, the repayment for payday loans is quite flexible. In fact, there are even some repayment plans that you can choose from. Always remember that you need to choose the one that has repayment terms you are most comfortable with, or else you will either end up penniless on the day of your salary or pay more interest than what you originally borrowed. As you can see, payday loans are hassle-free loans. With these loans, you can be sure that you will be able to avail of the funds you need at a moment's notice.
That they charge 800%. I don't have anything good to say about.
Loans and credit cards can be very necessary for the survival of an individual in providing the essential needs that cannot be provided for simply on a monthly income. Such needs may include the necessity of having a car, a house, a college fund, and any other comparatively big investment requiring funds. Get all the info you need here. Loans are an advancement of monetary funds that will allow an individual make an investment of choice, where the initial loan amount plus interest calculated will have to be paid back to the loan source over a set period of time. Sounds simple enough, but the problem usually arises when the individual is for one reason or another unable to pay off the agreed sum due to the loan taken. Failing to make such payments can cause a lot of problems and even be considered a criminal offense, which has a jail sentencing penalty. Discover how getting a grip on loans and credit cards can start your journey to a legal life of financial money mastery. Click the link and get your digital copy today. Explore our digital library of monetary mindset literacy, tailored to educate and program a successful financial code in your life's journey. Thanks for watching Credit Files TV.